This is AeroGarden Bounty. It's not a stainless steel, it's a regular black, newer model, newest one. It also has Wi-Fi built in, and it has a lot of different stuff. Also the lamp connection, it's like a USB style. This is a lamp, which is, if you compare with the older version, it has much less LEDs, but it probably has much higher output. And looks like a little bit more smaller than this previous one. It has USB connector on top, USB connector on the bottom. You can turn the lights on. It's very bright. It looks like more brighter than the previous one. I'm gonna turn it off. You had option dim. You also have much more settings than the previous model. Everything looks like Windows 10, the way they designed these icons. Still real nice. Wi-Fi you can use together with some kind of app, which is, I don't really care. I don't know why would you wanna. It's a 9-hole unit. Pump built into the upper part. And it also has a little connector in the back. I'm gonna connect and gonna see how the pump comes on. Let's turn the lights on so we can see how water actually dripping in each hole. Because the older model, it wasn't really that efficient. Oh, this one pushing. I see so far two. But the other ones probably facing other direction. There's a little tab there. It says fill water to this level, which is also going to show you indicator on a LCD screen. And now we're going to move to my older one, to my older unit. It does looks a little bit near. Let's go to my older one. Here's my old unit. You see it's kind of wider, much wider head. And if you look on the bottom, it has much more rows of LEDs. This is exactly 9 holes like the other unit. So they did kind of big change if you compare the older model. Well, let's go back to the newer one and see how does newer look. Here's the newer one. Yeah, more thinner, spaced out much more. They decided they don't need so many, so that's why it become more smaller. All these guys, it's a twist. The older model, it's actually like a locking in the back, and it's also kind of spring loaded, so it doesn't really like bounce. Right now it's got weight, so you can lock it or leave it open. It's like one of those fancy tripods. So that's it. You can turn the lights off. It's gonna show you, it's gonna tell you it's temporarily until this time. Next day it's gonna turn it back on. Option for Wi-Fi, which is also give you a code if you want to connect to your app. And that's a regular style menu. And then you just take those guys and insert one by one. Let me turn the lights on. Insert one by one. And I'm gonna start doing some gardening, get ready for outdoor. Start it in here, get bigger, and take it outside. Can do tomatoes, whatever you want to do. As you can see, my older one already has some pumpkin. That's a watermelon. That's a little guy tomato. And much more stuff on this side. Which this plate, I don't think it's gonna work on the newer one. That's kind of nice.